Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'll be going over my January 15th budget. I'll be showing you how I organize my debt accounts and just budgeting my first budget on this debt-free journey. But before I go into today's video, I just want to thank everyone who have already subscribed to the channel. Your support really means a lot to me. If you're new here, please consider subscribing if this content resonates with you. Okay, so let's get into today's video. So, as you all know, I'm on a debt-free journey. So, what I did first was to gather all my credit card accounts, all my debt accounts, and I organized them in order of lowest balance. And I did that because I'm using the debt snowball strategy of repayment. So, for the debt snowball strategy, you take the account with the lowest balance, and you pay that off first. Then you transfer that minimum payment to the next account, and you keep doing that until the snowball builds up to the biggest account. Then you are way on your way to repaying your debts. So on this spreadsheet, you will see I have three categories. I have total credit cards for $38,588.62. We have total car loans for $32,642.11, and that's for two cars. Total personal loan for $32,513. So I'm starting this debt-free journey with a total of $103,743.73. Okay, so that's it for this debt overview spreadsheet. Let me move on to how I organize the accounts. Um, so, first of all, we are paid twice per month, the 15th and the last day of the month. So, what I did for this spreadsheet is to organize my accounts based on which ones are closest to our pay dates. So, this section, block one, will cover all accounts that are due between the 5th of the month and the 12th of the month. Block two will cover accounts that are due the 15th of the month through the 22nd of the month. And the last block here, which is block three, will cover accounts that are due the 28th of the month through the last day of the month. So what I did was I'll be using block one and block two for those sets will be covered on paycheck that we receive on the 15th of the month. Now for no, sorry. This spreadsheet is organized by the due dates. So block one, we have accounts that are due the 5th of the month through the 12th of the month. And block two are accounts that are due the 15th of the month through the 22nd of the month. Block three, accounts that are due the 28th of the month through the 31st of the month. So for our first paycheck of the month, which is going to be the 15th, I'll be covering block two. So all accounts within block two will be covered. Accounts that are in block one and block three will be covered from the paycheck on the 31st of the month. For this personal loan, you'll see that I have personal loan twice, and that's because I'm doing the half payment method for the personal loan. I'll be going through the accounts to see which other account I can set up on the half payment method. I think I'm going to be doing the cars on the half payment method as well. So that's the overview of how I'll be paying the cards and car notes each month. So let me just go over the budget that I did for January 15th paycheck. So I'm just using 6 categories for on this budget. So with income being the 7th. So we have total income of 34,000, sorry, active imagination. So we have total income of $3,446 for the 15th of January. That's the actual. The budgeted amount was 3,146. From that, I budgeted $941.69 for household and daily expenses, for which we only spent $921.58. The next category that I budgeted for the 15th paycheck was our debts, which include the car note, the credit cards, and the personal loan. So the total amount that I budgeted was $2,589.17, but we actually spent $2,524.42. And the main reason for that is one of the car was overpaid in December, so the minimum payment for January was lowered. Let me backtrack to housing and daily expenses. One thing that I noticed is the car insurance increased by $43.13. So I'll be reaching out to the insurance company to get an understanding as to why, because I know that the car insurance recently increased a couple months ago. So wanted to see why there's another increase and if we can get a discount, or how can we get the bill a bit lower. So for the total budget summary, I'll just run through the budgeted and the actual. Total income of that was budgeted was 3146. Household, we spent 941.69. Total debt 2589.17. So with the budgeted amount, using only the total income that we would have gotten without any overtime, we would have been in the deficit for almost $400, $384.86 to be exact. But with the overtime, taking in 3446 and spending 921.58 for household and 2524.42 for total debt, we were able to even out right there. So there's one thing that I noticed with this budget is that we are really, really, really cutting it close. And that's the reason why I initially decided to start this budgeting, to see exactly where every dollar is going. Another thing that I learned in this budgeting period is that probably for a couple months we really have to be getting some overtime, because otherwise we're going to be in the deficit. What I did also as a new strategy is to create a new account. So all expenses, all debt payments will be coming from one account. I think I'll be better able to track the expenses that way. So I have the main account where all the income is coming, and then once I create the budget, I'll be dispersing based on the categories that I have. Another thing, I'll be doing a budget for each paycheck, so I'll be able to gradually see over time where I can make adjustments and to be better able to save or to pay down more of the debts as I go. All right, so that's the end of this video. Please comment and let me know what you think of this strategy. If you have already gone through a debt repayment or debt-free journey, you can also comment and let me know how you did with yours, what's your progress. Again, thank you for stopping by. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share this video with anyone who you think it might resonate with. Until the next video, take care.